Hello, chat. What's going on? How's everybody doing today? Letter Goose, Chester, Cat, Zemi, Hangcom, Freya, Cass, another one from Hangcom. Thank you all for the gift subs and resubs. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. We also had Spanner. Diego gifted a sub and a tier 2 sub to June and Pain as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, by the way. Yes. Hi. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's been good. We are finally, after October, going to do this probably court case that nobody understands probably at this point because, hey, it's been since October. I tried scheduling this like 2 or 3 times. Crane tried to schedule it, and then people just kept canceling, and so we just said, fuck it, you guys need to schedule it yourself. So finally they came up with a time that they could do it. So here we are, going to do this again, or trying it rather. Oh shit. Hold on, give me 1 sec, chat. No. Oh my gosh, this server has been giving me so many issues, and I don't know why. I do not know why. It just continually happens. Look. I love this. Every time that we get onto the server, it's continual. Just head pop after head pop disconnect. Yay. Dr. C live. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hope everyone's going well today. Happy Friday, everyone. Yeah. It's Friday. I am headed out this next week. I will not be around, by the way, if you guys have not heard that, but for those of you that do the I Spy TJ, next week will be a little light on it. Better now, getting to see a Doc stream. Hey, yo, let's go. What's going on, Hannah? How are you? Game, please. I'm trying to think of the last time it was I streamed. It's been like what? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I think a lot's happened since then, hasn't it? Yeah, maybe a little gambling? I don't think so. I'm not gonna gamble on this guy. I do not think so on that one. It's the wee bits happened. Yeah, the whole, I mean, hold on, let me turn this down a sec. the Dundee stuff happened. And kind of like the Simone stuff has been happening, dude. I actually laugh at some. All right, I went on Reddit today and I looked at the comments of one of the fucking clips. Yo, people are fucking just out there with their theories. Delusional. They're like, yo, TJ's like, I need to be kidnapped person. Yo, go fuck yourself. Hell no. If you guys don't know how I RP the character, that is the least thing that's going to happen, bro. There's playing with fire, and there's trying to garner a response as someone that makes them uncomfortable and try to figure out what the fuck they're going to do. Want nothing to do with them dumbasses. I hate Reddit, dude. Absolutely just toxic, bro.
I'm gonna leave, but
Absolutely toxic. Oh boy. You need Ghostbusters for this ghost of a streamer? Seriously. I need to call a judge here to let me out because I'm locked inside. Y'all let me the hell out.
Hey, what's up, Judge?
Oh, you,
You locked in?
here, come on in.
Yes, Head Pop City. I love it.
Oh.
Button
Do
makes
you
me
know how to
wonder.
fix that if you get locked in here?
No, I don't
Really?
actually. I don't know. Y'all have all these nice fancy
Okay.
bullshit
Oh,
things
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Pull out your MDW and just duty on Space Judge.
Oh, that actually is a thing
Right.
now. All right.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Specifically for head popping in this room.
Oh.
Because we get locked in, it's a shit show.
All right. Well, that's the thing. Nice.
All right.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna leave Basil here. Basil can do all my paperwork.
Hell no. Unfortunately, I
Why
have it
not?
next. Get
I
the
don't have
snake
a-
out of here.
I don't have a cage for him yet.
I don't care. Wrap it around your neck and walk out of this room. Just don't leave it here. I swear to God, if I do deliberation and that
Come on,
damn
Basil.
snake is around here,
DocWizard.
Oh, there's no antivenom for him yet, so just be careful.
I have
you
no
need to
damn
remember.
guarantee that he does not end up in a plastic container somewhere and thrown in the ocean.
Holden is very weak and old and like actively on death's doorstep. A little nick might be enough to do him in. Please don't.
DocWizard.
Thinking about it. No, no. I don't want him to die. I like
That
Holden.
never happens.
Come
I
on,
like
Tring, let's find a
Holden.
room.
Yeah.
I don't
Alright,
even
I'm
want
going
to
down here. I'll
talk about
keep
that one.
Basil with me. Fine.
All right, chat. Can I not do the sit on this one?
Fucking moron. I can't believe I didn't see this.
Are you guys?
You're fucking idiots.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
I wasn't
Someone's,
the aggressor. I was in an ICU bed with a stroke.
someone is popping off over there.
Stroke is? Do you know what a stroke is? It's literally the lack of oxygen to the fucking brain.
Oh, go off. Go off. Come on, let me hear it. Come on.
Did what to you?
Come on.
Did what to you? You're mental. You're actually fucking.
Damn.
You
Oh
are.
damn.
There's
Oh
something
damn.
wrong with you.
Oh damn.
There's something deeply seated wrong with you. You are actually victim blaming me. I was passed out in an ICU bed.
Oh.
How can I be the
Oh.
fucking aggressor?
Oh.
I could
Oh.
beat the shit out of you right now.
Oh.
One day when I resign my judgeship, it's gonna be written in your fucking blood. I swear to God. If
Oh.
you fucking keep on with this.
Oh.
That's what we're talking about. The stuff that you don't remember and is pointless to talk about.
Oh yeah. No, I actually do remember that. No, I do remember the PD thing.
That stuff. The
Quinn
stuff
was
that's
there.
pointless to talk about. So let's stop talking about it because I'm over it.
So you just believe whatever Scarlett told you happened in that conversation, and then not that it had anything to do with a specific judicial fucking related question. You're just gonna believe whatever else it was twisted to be. Okay.
I have no reason not to believe it.
I think you're reading mixed signals inappropriately.
Because whether I can
Damn.
trust her or whether she's a good friend or whatever your opinion of me and her relationship.
Oh no, now this got personal.
I
Now this
know
got
her,
personal at this point.
Which is more than I can say about you.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Oh, go off!
prepare for shit ever. You already told me that.
See, I knew that one. I already knew that one. You have to tell me that. Murphy's never prepared for shit.
Regardless, I do have to so if you'll excuse me, we can talk about your campaign later. I do support your re-election.
Oh,
And I wish you all
that's
the best.
awkward.
Quinn, nice to see you.
Wow.
Hey, Murphy.
That's an awkward ending.
Okay, so things are still not good with you guys.
That's an awkward ending. I still support you. Good luck, but I want to kill you. Jesus. Murphy, your damn client's actually showing up for this or not?
My client is. I don't know about the defendants who didn't show up to the first one.
Or respond to the second scheduling, or to the third one, and finally came down to the fourth one.
Correcto.
Enough that I don't give a shit about this court case and want to get the hell over and get it off our damn docket.
I mean, I do think that Wrangler is aware of it. He did charge me with felony obstruction of justice yesterday, which is what I'm pressing against him in my amended filing. So I think he is at least aware that this is happening today.
Well, here's the one that gave the time, so... Huh. Well then,
We
let's
shall
see.
see. I am just happy to get it and eager to get it off of my plate.
Uh-huh.
'Cause, you know, this case entered the docket sometime shortly before you found yourself in San Diego last year.
Only pretend I signed myself on Saturday. Oh, yes it did.
Yeah, sometime ahead of that.
Uh-huh.
In fact, that weekend in San Diego, I believe, was the first round of delays due to this case that occurred, if my memory serves me. So that's how old this fucking thing is.
Oh, of course it is. It's been there.
It's been there a while, yeah.
Alright. Well, hopefully they damn well show up.
Hopefully people remember who they were when this stuff happened.
Yeah, that's kind of the more interesting part of all this. We'll see. God, actually having something from 8 years ago, was it 8 months ago, 4 months, 5? I don't fucking know. 5 months ago, however many months ago that was. Like, that's crazy. Yo, Spanner. Hold on. I think it was 16.
Time for your once monthly stream and my sub alert.
Once monthly.
DocWiz, cheers,
Once
DocWiz,
monthly.
cheers.
I have done like 3 this month. I think 3. I'm pretty sure it's been 3. Not sure if I got you on this one already. If I didn't, thank you again, Cass. I hope you're doing well. Miss y'all. I know you guys formed your have your community that y'all did, the bees, and I hope that's still going healthy and strong. Miss y'all. Hayne, thank you for the gift of stuff, Miss Landers. Blue Fairy, thank you for the 15 months. Did you get the milk? Nope, I did not. I definitely did not. Definitely did not. Hayne with the gift of stuff to Hannah Pan. Spanner with a tier 2 to Artemis Wolf. Thank you for that tier 2. That's very generous. Gives another 1, 2, hold on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. Thank you. Better. 13. Just, you know, casually 13. That's awesome, Cass. I love to hear that. That's awesome. I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you. Crystal, thank you for the reset for 9 months. Appreciate that. Terracita, how you doing, Terracita? Thank you for the 20 months. Appreciate that. Hayne with another gift sub out. Kimmy with the resub. Alita Iori, thank you for the 14 months. And Hayne with 1 gifted and another tier 2. The Animist. Thank you, Spanner. Let's get some hearts up in chat, please. Thank the individual. If you got gifted stuff from them tonight, make sure you thank them. Mighty generous of them. Really do appreciate the support. Thank you. Hey, yep. Hayden with another one. Another one. I'm about to make like a soundbite. Another one.
I don't know. Let me talk to Bailey and see what's going on.
Hey, hell do you want?
One son, half an hour.
All right, let's have a talk.
Why? I swear to God, if this is canceled, I'm blowing a fucking gasket and having an aneurysm, Crane. And you know damn well that will happen because I do not hold back on assholes that just do this. What the hell's going on?
Give me a sec here. Let me get something more comfortable. All right. So here's the deal. I just got a call.
Hold on, give me 1 second. There's something very loud in my head right now that was not anticipated. All right, go ahead.
I got a call from Wrangler just now, and he said the following. So I had a big case a couple days ago, and it happened after your case got scheduled. And apparently, like while I was deliberating and preparing to give the verdict, apparently Rosa Garcia was a witness to some kind of brandishing of a firearm outside Maldini's is what I've gathered so far from the incident and the everything.
Who the hell's Rosa Garcia?
She's an attorney. She works with Murphy Braun. So apparently Wrangler had some informant sending him information about someone brandishing a firearm with a picture. And in the picture, Rosa Garcia is standing there, I guess, depicted witnessing things, as well as Murphy Braun.
Yes, felony obstruction of justice he got yesterday.
Well, so here's what happens. So Wrangler apparently goes down there to arrest the person brandishing the firearm, can't find the firearm, the person it doesn't appear to be brandishing. But the attorney, Rosa Garcia, states, oh yeah, it was me brandishing. And pulls out her firearm and says, see, I was brandishing my legal firearm. I have a license. So Wrangler detains her and goes to process her in the cell, as well as Nova Walker, who was the person in theory who was brandishing the firearm in the picture. There's a whole other issue with apparently they couldn't find the firearm. That's neither here nor there. So this comes to your case where apparently Murphy Braun, despite knowing that he was a witness to the events, then showed up at MRPD and said, I'm here to represent my client, Nova Walker. Wrangler and Murphy have a conversation in the cells to the extent of, you know you can't be here. I have proof that you were there. Even though you say you didn't see anything, I have a picture of you literally sitting there staring at Nova Walker brandishing a firearm. So, you know, you can't represent her. You need to leave. You're a material witness to this. Braun refuses. Wrangler tells him you're under arrest. Braun then beats the shit out of Wrangler in the cell. So, yeah, I know. So Wrangler has called me, noting that Braun is the primary attorney on your case today, representing the people. Braun is the one prosecuting Wrangler and Pred and whoever. So Wrangler is trying to point to the idea that Braun should not be able to participate because he should be suspended. And now I then raised the question of, okay, well, if the primary prosecutor is not available and this happens in between the time of scheduling the case and the case happening, we usually call a mistrial. Now, when I said that to Wrangler, he said, well, I can talk to Pred and see if he wants to let it slide. But then Wrangler started harping on the idea that in the filing, it says two people, both Murphy Braun and quote unquote LSPD. So Wrangler is harping on the idea that even if Murphy Braun cannot represent and prosecute for the LSPD, that Bass filed it and put LSPD as one of the prosecuting parties. Therefore, Bass should have to do it because as a cop, he has a bar license. So I informed Wrangler, it's not my case. I will explain all this to Bailey and talk to him about it.
Well, there's a few things with this. First off, is he suspended, yes or no? That's a yes or no question there,
This is the first I've heard of any of this. Let me look at the incident report again.
So are you suspending him pending investigation?
If there is an incident report in which he is wanted for beating a cop in the cells, then yes, that is a clear suspension pending investigation. I'm trying to look that up now. I thought I already saw it.
Take your time. Take your time.
Might be an investigative report.
Turtle Butterfly, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Spanner with another one. Hangcom with one to Nightbot. Spanner, another one to Slampy. Sparks with the resub for 14 months. And
what's the report number for the
Spanner,
Murphy thing?
thank you again for one more on time that the pancake delicious. Thank you. What up, Shlimmy?
So he was processed for all this already? Okay. All right. Rosa Garcia, felony obstruction, brandishing. Murphy Braun, disobeying, assault and battery, felony obstruction. Okay. All right. Thank you.
No.
So now that I'm remembering things, Murphy's communication to us is apparently, I'm not appealing this because it takes too much time. I don't care. Just start me on whatever suspension or whatever bullshit I have to do.
That's what he said.
That is, I'm paraphrasing, but that is what was put in the judge chat from somebody who talked to Murphy.
Well, it sounds quite like Murphy, honestly. Oh, Lord. So what you're saying is, Murphy can't be on it because you're now suspending him.
I'm looking up for the discussion, but I mean...
God damn it, Chad! Why? Why do people have to do stupid shit? Why?
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, if he's saying he's not going to appeal it and he just wants to get the process over with, then, I mean, felony obstruction pretty much means he has to be suspended for some period of time.
All right, well then get him the hell out the courtroom is my next thing. Fine. Now, the separate part of this is Bass actually prepared to do anything about it? Because that's the second part. If he doesn't have any opportunity, his counsel at that point is no longer available. He still has the right to prepare.
I mean, there's no way that we can, even if like Pred wants to quote unquote let it slide, there's no shot we can allow somebody who just beat the shit out of a cop in the cells to then prosecute a cop.
No, absolutely.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Correct.
So there's no way that Murphy can be on this case. Even if Murphy wasn't suspended and his license was active, he still couldn't do this case in particular.
Correct.
So it's ridiculous either way. Okay. All right, I guess we got to figure out what Bass wants to do. God.
Is he even around?
Oh God, don't tell me Bass didn't show up for his own case.
I don't know. He's not picking up.
Hey, Billy.
Hi there. We need to have a conversation, you and I, and Craig.
Why is that?
Oh, there's some lovely information that has developed over the past day or so. Could you go ahead?
In regards to what?
Oh, you just want to have a conversation in person, please? Come on over to Judge Chambers. Price is
Judge
right,
Chamber,
my
okay.
friend. Yes.
All right. Can I bring my lawyer, Murphy, or no?
No, absolutely, you cannot.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. I'll be there soon.
Yes, yes.
All right, I'll be back, y'all.
He asked if he could bring Murphy.
He's gonna lose his fucking mind. All right, you want a beer for this one, Bass?
What
you
the
want to
fuck
sit down?
are you wearing, Crane? What the hell are you wearing?
This is my casual outfit. What's going on?
What, you like a WWE fan or what, man? What is this outfit you wearing right now?
I just, I ran to the U-Tool, did some errands, cut the grass.
I wish I could have a beer. I just want to eat or drink something.
All right, well,
now.
you need to sit down. You're gonna really.
You got any food for this?
I do actually.
I don't want to hear this in an empty stomach. I gotta have something in my belly.
There you are.
Well, he got like a Quaalude. Maybe that would help.
All right, can we get the bad news out the way first?
All right, well,
lay it on me flat.
Sit down for it. Sit down.
Yeah, so go ahead, have a seat. Actually, there is a therapist chair right behind you. You might want to lay down. You might
maybe
faint.
lay down. Yeah.
Okay. Right. That is just scaring me. My anxiety is kind
lounge over there.
My anxiety is kind of just spiking up right now. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, what is going on? I don't think I've ever been pulled into a judge chamber like that in a long, long time.
So here's the deal.
Wait,
you know that case I did Remember, Bass, the whole Changaloa cartel case a couple days ago?
Yeah, what about him?
Well, you know, Murphy Braun was like prosecutor defending it and all that with Rosa.
Uh-huh.
So when I went to go deliberate, apparently they were all standing around hanging out around Santa Maldini. Nova Walker brandished a firearm, and some like informant was taking pictures of them for Wrangler.
Yeah, I saw the report. I was
Yeah,
talking to Murphy about that actually not too long ago. What about him?
Yeah, so Murphy beat the shit out of Wrangler in the cells.
He told me about that. He told me about that. Uh-huh.
He told you about that? Okay, so you know there's no chance he can act as an attorney prosecuting Wrangler, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do it. I can do it on my own.
You're gonna just do. You're gonna do it all on your own.
I got my opening statement. I got my questions. Got my closing statements ready. I got questions for Fred, Wrangler, the witness, Gable, and Kyle. I'm ready.
You on the what's that Bailey the kids take when for their video games and
Crane,
studying?
I have to do this.
You on the Adderall?
No, I'm not in this Adderall. Okay, if I got my bar license, okay, I need to actually, pour some sweat and blood and tears into it to actually make it count. That's what I'm doing here today, right? I'm actually taking my time. I studied. I sat there for the last 24.
He's on worse than the Adderall. He's on the espresso.
Could you go ahead and take off your sunglasses for me? I just want to look at your pupils real quick.
Pupils, yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Jesus Christ, Bass, you ain't a Vietnam vet.
Uh-huh.
Man, we'll see about that.
Oh. All right.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready, y'all. Okay?
All right.
If I lose this court case, it's all on me.
He's on good old-fashioned hubris. All right, that's the most powerful drug there is, Bass.
Yes. The
I have
hubris.
to be confident times like this, all right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got nobody else but myself. That's all I need to believe in.
Huh.
All right, well, I'll tell Wrangler.
Hmm.
All right,
Really?
I'll see him in
Makes
court.
my job easier. Shit. That was not the conversation I was expecting. Don't yell at us, Valdo.
Murphy, I got some bad news. You can't be my attorney due to the fact the conflict and what happened yesterday, so I got this.
What conflict?
Oh no.
Bailey, you want to explain to him in DOJ terms?
There is
Frankly,
no conflict.
there is conflict. You're suspended pending investigation from being a lawyer.
Pending investigation.
Yes.
Boring.
Well, don't beat shit at people in the damn cells. What the hell more do you want?
Well, maybe ask me what happened instead of believing someone who charged me with felony obstruction of justice because I'm prosecuting him for felony obstruction of justice.
Hey, Murphy, prosecute this.
You corrupt piece of shit. Fucking
I guess it takes one to
my
know one. I
balls.
guess you know your own kind, you piece of shit.
Hey, it's
Fuck
nice of
you.
you to actually show up to something for once, you fucking mustache creep.
Hey, Murphy, whenever I hear you're gonna be there, I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
hey, look, it's the other,
it's
the other member of the Mario Brothers.
Hold on a second. No one tell Murphy he can't be here. He's gonna beat your ass.
Which one of you is Luigi now that you both have no ranks?
He's a little taller.
Why are you in handcuffs? Are you getting ready for your next court case?
He's not in handcuffs. He has his hands
Maybe you should
behind his
open eyes,
back.
Wrangler, because after this, if you're found guilty, you'll be fired from the UPD.
That would be
Oh no.
Anyways, Wrangler set me up to not
Wait,
be
is
able
that
to
true?
represent
Wait,
Bass
you
in
can't
this
hold
case.
public office,
If that's
you can't
not
witness
plain as
tampering.
day to you guys, then you're dumbasses, and I don't want to work
Since
for you
when?
anyhow. So I
It's always
retire.
been in there.
Oh.
Okay,
Since
so.
the Devereaux legislation
Oh.
about the whole
Oh.
you know,
Golden
like
Okay,
rule. Devereaux
interesting.
No, the other one,
Sidebar?
the other one.
I mean, y'all wanted this. I tried.
Interesting. Sidebar.
You're the one that fucking
What
did
the
a whole
fuck
bunch
are you
of bad
talking
shit.
about? 4 months ago, I said drop this shit. You said no.
Yeah. Sidebar.
Are you trying to talk to Bailey or are you talking
Yeah,
to
I
Bailey?
am. I'm
all
talking
right.
to Bailey.
That's a
Sidebar.
Okay, attorneys and Bailey, I guess.
Come on now.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
back
just
to the
watching.
judges' chambers, please.
I'm watching this.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I got a bar license. I'm a lawyer after all.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways.
All right, thank you, Murphy. Shit happens.
Yeah, it's from the whole you know the legislation about we can't expunge certain crimes, Wrangler? Part of it says that if you get witness tampering, you can't hold office.
Doesn't
It's called the
terrorism get-
heinous act exception. It says you got first-degree murder, murder of government employees, serial assaults, killings, and terrorism, then they cannot be expunged. But then it also says any person charged with witness tampering will be able to expunge this charge. However, they are not to be trusted in any government position. This
Interesting.
includes, but is not limited to, becoming a lawyer, running for mayor, or holding any government job in any capacity.
Wrangler, talking the hall. 1 second. Just
No.
30 seconds.
Hold on.
Okay.
So we got Bass over here, who has proven time and time again that he would love to have both of us fired. He's said as much. But then we also have him prosecuting this case. Look, I just want to make sure everything's above the board. That's all.
I can assure you, I'm not going to come in with any spiteful or malice prosecution. I'll operate in
Oh,
good faith.
bullshit.
Is it not inherently
hold
malice?
on. I
How
have
is it
the
malice?
ability
I
to
didn't want this court
determine
case to
facts
happen.
with this.
That's
Calm
Bailey's
down.
job, guys.
This is my part to determine the facts and testimony, motives, etc., in a fair and just manner. All right? That's my part. We all know within this city there's conflicts of interest everywhere. Everyone has it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Excuse me there, Wrangler. I am not your guy, but
Jesus
if you'd
Christ
like to
himself
call
could
me
not
that...
make a better ruling, is what I was going to say.
Oh, why, thank you. I do appreciate that. You may call me God later. Anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's my job. Let me do my job. You all worry about your own shit. That's
Absolutely.
it. Would you like to continue there with your conversations?
I'm ready to go. I feel confident here.
If you're confident, I'm confident.
That doesn't sound very confident there, Brad.
Your Honor, I tried to
Nah,
contact
I'm
the
very
EMS and the doctors. Some of them don't even work anymore, and some of them don't even come to the city anymore. I don't know how to proceed with that part, but I'm ready
Frankly,
to
you
go.
just have to let it go at that point. There's nothing I
Here's
can
what
do
it
about
is.
that.
I'm ready to go, though. It's been 7 months, but I'm ready to go.
Oh, yes, it has been a great 7 months. Thank you all for your hasty availability and scheduling and being able to have something on damn time.
Your Honor,
The silence is very telling. You have a question.
It's not. I don't mean to be disrespectful. You don't have any relation to the victim or anything, do you?
Huh?
You're not related to
He's
Suarez or
he's
anything.
making a white hair joke.
I mean, it's more than just
Beard,
that.
too.
Like,
Suarez
honestly,
looks
You just
completely
kind of look
different
like
now.
him.
Yeah, I look completely different. Yeah.
I mean, I'm. That's suspicious, though.
Oh God,
Like,
Suarez?
he's trying to like.
Yeah.
Suarez,
Hey,
you
guys.
sound
Trying to
so
get away
great.
with it.
You sound so
You
great. I
dye
love
your
it. I love
hair.
it.
Yeah.
Suarez, you're falling apart, man. You should have just fucking. You should just be dead.
It's like the
Oh,
artist
wow.
formerly known as Suarez.
Huh. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
lots changed. So
All
he
right.
came back like Jordan wearing the 4-5. All right, shall we do
You are,
this?
Your Honor.
All right. I didn't even know that was Suarez. I was about to ask, who the fuck is this nerd to my right?
You have me.
Vincent Chet Entourage.
It's the first one who's ever said that. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Come on! You stupid
Vinny
fucking
Chase?
chair.
For the actor that played Vinny Chase.
Here, give me just 2 seconds.
Anyway, we expect you there, honey. Also, can you pick up some mint chocolate chip ice cream on your way home tonight? We've run out, and you know how your mother hates it when she doesn't have dessert. I figured if I doubled down and sent that it would scare her away, but no. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Alrighty here. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. All right. And we doing all today, yes? Doing
good.
fine? Yes? All right, good.
Doing great.
All right, well. Let's see what we have here, huh? For the purposes of the court, defense, could you go ahead and state your full names there for me, please?
I'm Randy Wrangler.
Officer Kyle Pred.
Officer Chad Gable.
Prosecution there.
One more time, Your Honor. Sorry, talking to the witness.
State your names for the court docket here, please.
Trooper Sam Bass.
Former Detective Piper Paisley.
Officer Alex Suarez.
Hey, who's the individual behind y'all there?
I'm Vincent Chase.
He's not
I'm
part
just
of
here
the
to
case.
observe,
He's
to be
just-
honest. I'm not
yeah,
part of
he's
the
observed.
Go back there. Go back there. Probably.
How do we
should.
even know that's Suarez? I'm gonna be honest. Can we get a DNA test? Because I'm starting to believe that this is an imposter. Your Honor, this is.
I mean, we can fingerprint him if you like.
Well, frankly, I don't know who the hell he is, but you know, that's
Yeah.
Besides that,
Definitely Suarez.
Yeah, I'm Suarez. I mean, yeah. It's me.
are you actually Suarez?
Yeah,
Say
it's
Suarez.
me. It's me, Your Honor. It's me. I know lots have happened in the past couple of days, Your Honor, but it is me.
Frank, is that Suarez?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know
Shit.
if that's Suarez.
Oh. Hmm.
He sounds different. He looks different. I
We
mean,
just
he's
have
still
him
got a stick
yell
up
at
his
a
ass,
chaser.
but the rest, I don't know.
So are we using the determining
Oh my
factor
God,
of stick up the ass here?
Where?
Yep, that's Suarez.
That's
Yeah.
Suarez.
All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this on here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and read the statement of charges here briefly. I'll go ahead and also ask you how you plead to each one of these. You understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Yes.
All righty.
Yes,
The
Your
statement
Honor.
of charges. On September 14th, Alex Suarez asked by Chad Gable to meet in person to talk in regards to the People versus Sam Bass. Arriving at MRPD, Gable, Wrangler, and Pratt asked to speak with Suarez. Suarez was then taken to Upper Pillbox Medical Center parking area to talk. Holy, we still have Upper Pillbox? I didn't even know that. After being read his Garrity warning, thus making official IA interview, Suarez was denied an officer advocate and was beaten by Pratt to the point of having to go to the ICU at Viceroy Medical Center. All right. At this point in time, Mr. Kyle Pratt, your stated charges are, and please respond guilty, not guilty, or if you'd like no contest, that's up to you as well. Attempted murder of a government employee ×1.
Not guilty.
Witness tampering in regards to the People v. Sam Bass.
Not guilty.
All right, let the court know that he has pled not guilty to both charges. Mr. Randy Wrangler, your charges
Not
as
guilty
such.
to all charges, Your Honor.
Do you even know your charges?
Yeah, I do.
Let's see the charges.
Oh. Accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee and accomplice to witnessing tampering in regards to the People versus Sam Bass.
That's it.
Once again, just for posterity's sakes, please say not guilty or guilty or no
Not
contest.
guilty, Your Honor. I apologize. Sorry.
Thank
I'm
you
ready
very
to go.
much. Mr. Gable.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, your charges as such. Accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee.
Not guilty.
Accomplice to witnessing tampering in regards to the People versus Sam Bass.
Not guilty.
All righty. Let's see here. As this court is in order, prosecution, are you prepared to make your opening statements?
I am, Your Honor.
Defense, are you prepared to as well?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
Your Honor.
Everyone giving testimony hereforth and before me today, please raise your left hands for me. Do y'all swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth on the penalty of perjury? So help you, Nathan.
I do.
Yeah,
So
I
help
do.
me, Nathan.
Oh,
Babe, are you okay?
alrighty. And all those lovely individuals entering, please make sure that you are whispering. I don't need to hear you up here.
What?
Oh, there goes the shooting already. Somebody's dead.
Hey, Your Honor, can we just quickly have a sidebar?
Fine, come
It'll
up
be real
here.
quick.
You guys are supposed to be a team. Aren't you guys? Why are you guys in court against each other?
Yeah. Okay, keep it down, Romy.
He's got a good point, Bass. This is all your fault.
You guys are a fucking team. This is disgusting.
Yes?
This case is already feeling like it's being treated as a little section.
Hey, no fighting, okay,
you know
guys?
what I mean? Maybe if
Take
we
it
could just
outside.
remind everyone that we're gonna be fired here.
Alrighty.
You know.
Yes, that can happen. All right.
Thank you, Your
Yes, of course.
Well said, Wrangler. Well said.
Thank you. Thank you.
To the individuals entering. Rami, I'm looking directly at you, and even you, Mr. Eugene. Please be aware, these charges are serious in nature. These charges also, if found guilty of these charges, are enough evidence to have these officers fired from their duty.
They don't give a fuck what you're saying, Your Honor.
Clearly they don't.
They ran into the courtroom, started screaming, and now they're just beating each other up.
Yes, I understand it.
You just assaulted the defendant's girlfriend, Your Honor.
I don't want to disrespect your courtroom.
Criminal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rami, these their jobs are on the line
Miss,
here.
Pick your struggle, okay?
I understand that, sir. My apologies. I don't mean to disrespect your courtroom, Your Honor.
I swear to God, if y'all can't hold your hands, I will make this a closed courtroom.
Your Honor, can I just respectfully, can I beat the shit out of this girl right here?
No, you may respectfully leave here, Rami.
I mean, you're old, Eugene.
Okay, guys, let's relax.
All right.
Guys, you got it. You see me, right? You have a good day, Your Honor. My apologies.
Yes, goodbye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yes, sir. Bro, I want to beat the shit out of that girl.
Alrighty. Y'all ready to proceed then?
I am, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alrighty. Prosecution. You want to go ahead and come up here and prepare your opening statement for me?
Yes, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, people of the court, Your Honor, today is a sad day. And you might ask why. Well, I'll tell you why. As I look across the room to my left, I see three colleagues. People I respect, people I care about. There's one thing for sure that I care about the most, that's justice and the rule of the law. And there's nobody above that today. Facts of this case will reveal the troubling abuse of power by Officer Gable, Wrangler, and Fred against Officer Suarez. We'll present evidence to demonstrate on the night of September 14th, when Mr. Suarez was taken to Upper Pillbox Medical Center parking lot in order to participate in an official IA interview conducted by Officer Gable. During this interview, after being read his Garrity warning, Mr. Suarez was denied his request for an officer advocate, a fundamental right when it comes to the protection of the people who are involved. The evidence today will show not only Mr. Suarez was denied his right to have representation and an officer advocate, but also was subjected to excessive and unreasonable force used by Officer Fred, who punched him on 2 separate occasions. This was unwarranted, and it was a brutal attack on Mr. Suarez. As a result, Mr. Suarez was admitted to intensive care unit at the Viceroy Medical Center. In addition, the case will also reveal that Officer Fred has also assaulted other people that were present in the parking lot when the interview was conducted by Officer Gable. To further to highlight the reckless and dangerous behavior of Officer Fred. So, people of the court, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you today to focus and to hear the testimony of these officers, especially as the evidence we have in this case today.
Popping
We
in
ask
very
you to remember the
quickly.
principles of
Currently out and
justice
about,
and
but
fairness,
hope stream goes well.
and the responsibility of law
DocWizard.
enforcement officers to protect the people of Los Santos and their rights as well. It is our individual responsibility to hold these officers accountable for their actions and to ensure that no abuse of power goes unchecked. Thank you.
Okay. Accountability coming from Bass. All right, that's a good one.
Please keep it civil there. That's from Mars. Excuse me.
Someone is just now they're
Somebody's
shooting
got
people
shot.
in the
Somebody's
lobby.
got shot.
All right, we'll wait.
Where is she?
Get out of my way!
Okay.
Please, Lord.
Did she
Maya, come over and document
did she
evidence.
fall through the floor or something?
Chase is here too. Chase.
Do we have EMS on any
Chase,
EMS here?
document the evidence. Take a picture. This
I
shot's
got you.
happening outside as well.
Fire.
Yeah, she was.
Oh shit. Oh my.
because I don't understand what that's about.
Why, man? Why? Why? Just why?
Yeah, I got you.
You call EMS?
EMS.
It's going to recess temporarily. What the hell is this? Here's why.
All right, who was it?
It's I don't know her name. Just a woman in a pink
Most of the night, one of them handle it, and some of them split evidence over here so we can actually, run the gun when we get it.
Chase
Work
here.
with Walter and Brian as far as that case, Your Honor. Do you want to be added on top for Rami and Eugene?
Absolutely. I want contempt of court to the maximum
He was
degree.
standing
I
there
will
the whole time,
discuss
like I heard them.
with
I'm
Crane
upstairs, so-
temporarily how much. Give me a second. But God forbid, I will be. It will
I
be
see her
heavy.
blood there, though. That's weird.
Crane, how much you want to do this for? What do you
Shit,
think?
you should give the cops contempt for sucking and shooting at point blank range.
Well, that as well.
I literally walked out there and I saw 5 cops with guns pointed at Rami's head, and they said, "Do not flee, or I will shoot you. You are a fleeing felon. I swear I will shoot you in the head."
I got you.
And he gets in the car and drives away, and they wait like 5 seconds till he's down the road, and then offer some pitiful shots at the car. Jesus Christ. I don't fucking know. Whatever you want to do.
They
I mean,
shot the victim with a disintegration ray.
I mean,
these
frankly,
guys care more about money than time, but you know.
Well, honestly, that is to the point of let's be honest here. Contempt of court, everything with it that is obstructing every justice imaginable in it. But frankly, that needs to obviously be discouraged, and I am not a fan of that at all.
Yeah, I don't like the whole shooting through the doors thing.
Yeah,
No,
she
I
was
don't
shot.
either.
Yeah, she was definitely shot.
Give me a second. I'm going to put earmuffs on. All right.
All right. So I would just double check that they said it was them, but cops also tend to identify people and then later be like, oh, well, maybe he was wearing a mask. I don't know. So we should double check if they actually saw them or not. If they did, then yeah, I would say you're in 100K.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right. Officers, I would like for you all, who's leading this, by the way? That
prosecution side will be me.
No. That won't. And what just happened?
Walter Moses right there, the SCSO deputy.
Moses, come here real quick.
Hello, I'm a cop.
Yes, I'm glad that you're a cop. Congratulations. All right. Discussing with Crane here for that said warrant. We have looked at 1 year and 100,000.
So just 1 year, $100,000 warrant for contempt?
Correct. That's the first time we've ever had anyone actually come into court and try to execute someone and actually do it without a mask or anything else associated with it. So based upon the pretense of yes, absolutely.
Okay, plus conspiracy, I assume, since I was listening to conspire to do it.
That's up to you. I can't back any of that because I wasn't listening to it.
You want to go to jail, Saul?
I will do that.
Where's
for
my
you,
song,
sir.
Saul?
All right.
I could call him up and see if he'll come pay it.
And
then arrest him.
I gotta work with my new producer.
Because he also tried to kill a person.
Well, however you go ahead and do it, please go ahead and do it. Also, this is not a normal 3-day warrant. You understand that, right?
This is a perma warrant?
Sorry.
This doesn't expire.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go ask.
Fuck me, bro. That's gonna get some stupid shit later.
Oh.
I know, worse window.
Yep. I hate this damn chair.
Easier from the left.
There we got it.
There you go.
It's called court back into session. Apologies for the intrusion. If you all were wondering, we have concluded for a contempt of warrant will be placed out for 1 year and $100,000. That is not tolerated in here whatsoever. I want to make that explicitly clear. I don't need one-man type mentality where they have to come in and do some stupid shit. If you have to do that, do it outside my damn courtroom. This is not the place to do it. I make that explicitly clear to anyone else that may have similar thoughts of doing so in this room.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you, Prey. I'm glad you're the only one that said yes. All right, defense.
Yes,
are you prepared to make your opening statement? Who will be doing it there?
Can Bass do his again?
No, I
can
have
go
it
again
already.
if you want. I can go again if you want me to. I mean, that's really up to y'all.
I mean, I do believe we have another court case after this, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
that's an hour and a half, right?
Yes. So, I have it already written down.
all right, I
I'm
got
good
it.
with it.
Okay, so, Your Honor, people of the court, Kyle Pred, Shaban.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Shaban.
Hi, how are you? You look
I'm good. How are you?
Well, you know, keeping on. Keeping serial killers in prison.
All right.
Make me proud.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I'm working on it. I will. Bailey, how you doing?
On me, focus.
It's good to see you.
Yes, it's been quite a time.
I love whenever I see you pop up on the docket.
No, you don't. You hate me.
Yeah, dude. Why do you? I don't hate you. Why do you think I hate you?
All right, get on with your damn opening statement there, Wrangler. Because I'm no bullshit. Take it as is. Tell me your damn opening statement.
Ass.
Oh.
You know I do not. Come on, I don't hate
My
you.
ass is nothing for you there, son.
I don't even think we've ever had a disagreement, have we?
I don't know. Just get on with your damn opening statement there.
Judge Bailey's
All right.
my favorite judge.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
gonna stand over here so no one opens up the door and shoots me. Okay. All right. So, Your Honor. The defense. I'm sorry. We're the defense. The prosecution is blinded by their malicious intent. Not only are we going to prove our innocence here today, we're going to prove that Bass is basically a raging chimpanzee with a machine gun and a badge. All right. This guy doesn't care about justice. We know that because he has multiple counts of torturing people. If he did, he wouldn't literally waterboard people and keep his job. He would step down. He would resign. Okay. we're not going to sit here and we're not going to argue that nothing happened. Okay, something obviously happened. There's the
Allegedly
medical
killed an
reports to
EMS.
back it up. But these charges are malicious and they do not fit. They're a bit of an overreaction. Okay, I'm gonna give you here. I'm gonna give you a little sample because that's what I do. All right.
Well, I'm
Witness
glad that you're just
tampering?
giving a sample. Come on now, I want the whole thing.
No, you're gonna get it. I'm teasing you a bit. You're gonna get teased. I'm gonna give you a little sample of what we're bringing to the table. Guess what? Witness tampering. Suarez isn't even listed as a witness for this case in question. What has happened that is just so malicious to where Pred and his co-defense have attempted to hinder or delay something from being brought to court? What? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for the the prosecution's answer to this because I don't know. I don't know. Excited to find out.
It seemed like a very well put together and thought through their opening statement there, Wrangler.
I did it off the cuff.
Yeah, I know you did.
That's how I work best.
Oh, of course.
Good work, buddy.
I wish your paperwork wasn't quite off the cuff. Anyway. All right.
Wrangler paperwork. Good one, Bailey.
Yes, well, thank you. Thank you.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You made him laugh. You made him laugh.
Fair enough. Prosecution. Are y'all prepared to call your first witness here?
Absolutely, Your Honor. I was born ready. Officer
Alrighty.
Suarez will be our first witness.
Alrighty, Suarez, you have been sworn in, yes?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Alrighty. Go ahead, take a seat there. All right, Bass, you may go ahead and proceed.
Officer Suarez, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. Doing okay.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you state your name, your call sign, and your occupation?
Objection irrelevant.
Pray, we're not talking about your campaign over here. We're talking about his name.
Am I good to answer the question? Or?
Yes, you may.
Okay. All right. It's badge number 465. I am an officer in the LSPD now, and it's Alex Suarez.
Thank you, Officer Suarez. I want to ask you, can you start by describing the events leading up to the internal affairs that happened on September 14th?
Objection. Calls for narrative.
Would you like to rebut that there, Bass?
Yes.
I'll give you... Go ahead. Sorry.
Were you approached by Officer Wrangler, Officer Gable, and Pred on the night of September 14th?
That's not a rebuttal.
I think that's him conceding there and rephrasing it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got confused.
Okay.
Can you re-ask the question? Hold on. Could you just re-ask because I was expecting a rebuttal.
Exactly what we were expecting.
So I wasn't fully locked in.
They're gonna confuse the shit out of Saab at this point.
Do I have to repeat myself?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Can you...
It's working. It's working. It's working.
Let's start from the beginning. What happened on the night of September 14th?
Objection. That, again, calls for narrative.
Bass, let me just give you a little hint there. You ask the questions to establish a timeline. Don't just ask him the timeline. All right?
Were you on duty on the night of September 14th?
There you
go. Yes, I was.
Were you approached by Officer Wrangler, Officer Fred, and Officer
Objection. Calls for, sorry.
Yes or no question,
leading.
Your Honor?
No, that's leading.
It's yes or no.
I even haven't heard the damn question yet there, Wrangler. Could you give him a chance to speak?
I mean, sure, but he's already asked for specific names. I mean, it's already a leading question. He doesn't have to finish it.
if he was on duty with an individual, is a name, yes or no status?
I don't think that's what he asked, but sure.
I'll ask it again.
Frankly, let him ask it so I can actually understand it and not be interrupted here.
Sorry, Your Honor, but I had Gable talking in my fucking ear.
Well, Gable, stop talking.
Officer Suarez, were you approached on the night of September 14th by Officer Wrangler, Officer Gable, and Officer Fred for an IA interview?
My objection's going to stand on that one.
Would you like to rebut that there, Bass?
Officer Suarez, on the night of September 14th, were you approached by Officer Wrangler, Officer Gable, and Officer Fred?
Action leading.
I understand what y'all trying to do over there. I'm not a fan of it.
Dream.
I am not a fan of it.
I mean, if
you're not a fan of us objecting?
Come on, Your Honor. We got to do what we got to do, man.
No, it's a valid objection. That's a leading question.
It's extremely valid.
All right.
Well, I can rephrase it. On the night of September 14th, who approached you for an IA interview?
Better.
Am I going to answer the question, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay. I was emailed by Gable first. Yeah.
Can you describe the details in the email?
Yes. Gable said that himself.
Objection.
What's the objection?
You can say it.
Facts not in evidence.
Your Honor, my rebuttal is there actually is an email from Gable to Officer Suarez and one that exhibits and evidence on the docket posting.
Could you refer it to me there?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Fuck me, man. They're just gonna object the entire time so that he gets fucking pissed. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
People's B.
I was about to say, it's the People's Bee.
Thank you, the People's B, Your Honor. There you go.
Oh, one more time. Which People's is it?
The People's B.
Oh, well,
He's the
thank you.
boy.
That's the fourth time. Thank you.
Objection. This piece of evidence, this could be anything. There's nothing here saying that this is from Gable.
That's why we're here in court.
Frankly, they're afraid that's for your purpose to use the evidence there. He can use it as such. You can poke the holes in it. So let's go ahead and get this on.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull this out.
My question was, it's the People's B. My question to Officer Suarez, what was the details of the email?
Well, okay. So this again calls for a narrative.
The details of it is exactly as it is. You're going to answer the question as is.
Okay. So I can answer the question, right?
Yes.
Okay. Gable emailed me saying that him, Pred, and Wrangler needed to speak as soon as possible.
What was your answer to the email?
I'm pretty sure I said sure. I really don't remember if I'm pretty sure I just said sure or yeah, like one or the other. I agreed. I'll just say that.
What was the location of the meeting?
Well, originally they picked me up at MRPD. After that, the whole thing happened at Upper Pillbox.
Did you leave your car in Metro PD?
Yes, I parked it before I got in the car with him.
What kind of car were you driving that night on September 14th before you got inside the same car with Wrangler and Fred and Gable?
Holy fucking leading. Objection leading.
What kind of car were you driving on before you entered the vehicle?
A Charger, I think. Honestly, I don't.
Hold on.
I would.
Pause.
Yeah.
Court in recess temporarily. Bass, could you come here real quickly?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to approach as well?
Yeah, so it's not pertaining to it. Come here.
Yeah.
Do me a favor very quickly and look on your MDW. Is they warrant out for the contempt of court for Mr. Zuckerberg up there, who's literally leaving now?
No, they don't have one up there now. I don't know why.
Well, he was just upstairs.
Oh, he has a separate warrant, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah, he's got a warrant, but not for contempt of court. It's only Rami's got it for attempted murder, resisting arrest, and contempt of court and evading.
Well, all right. Anyway, that's on them to go ahead and do that.
All right.
All right, go ahead. Back to your thing.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, go back in recess. Go ahead. You were asking in regards to the make of the car. Hey, speak up for me. I can't hear you. You're whispering.
What was the make of the car you driving, Officer Suarez?
It was the Charger.
Do you recall the livery?
Am I able to reference the evidence to remind myself or no? Because I don't remember the livery. No, at the moment I don't remember what livery it was.
Is there something in it submitted in evidence you'd like to point to?
Objection.
It is. It's the People's C, I believe.
Objection. He's answered the question.
Your People's D, Your Honor. It's been 7 months, with all due respect. So going off base memory is going to be very difficult.
There does need to be some leeway with this, Wrangler. Keep that in mind. We're trying to...
We don't believe that this person is Suarez. So I think that his recollection of the events is important to our defense.
All right. Well, do I have a separate officer here that can come up to the stand? And Mr. Brian Knight, could you come here, please?
What's up? Scream S plus boost at Suarez.
No, that's fine. Mr. Knight, could you please approach over here? Mr. Suarez, could you take off your glove for me real quick? Mr. Knight, could you go ahead and fingerprint him and do me a favor and just run that for me? And just verify not if that is actually Suarez.
Yeah, we have to do that down at the police department.
And that's perfectly fine.
All right.
I don't care. I want this to be...
What's the goal?
They don't believe it's Officer Suarez.
My ID's right here, Your Honor. I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be difficult, but if someone came up to me and they looked completely different and they sounded completely different, I would question it.
I mean, Your Honor, I can check through the digital dispatch right now.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I can hit the panic button right now. I don't know.
What's the problem?
It's an hour and 20 minutes before another court case has to happen.
Mr. Knight, please just go ahead and do so for me quickly.
Why are you guys being so defensive here? Would let him take
I'm
his
not being
fingerprints.
defensive. It's just time is critical here. That's all it is.
I think we need him fingerprinted.
Hey.
The judge already asked for it.
Order, please. Thank you. Mr. Knight, if you could, temporarily, just go ahead, take his fingerprint, run code 4 back down to MRPD, get your ass back here and tell me what it is.
Does the judge want
Wait, I have an idea.
Fingers?
There's a computer downstairs in the processing cells.
Yeah, actually. Just stick him down there, Brian.
Or you could just take the fingerprints and then just run them in the computer downstairs.
Chat GPT, is this Alex Suarez?
Oh, no one gives a fuck
Yeah,
about
it is Alex Suarez. All right.
No one gives a fuck about
Brian,
this
can you
court
take him
case.
downstairs like we talked about? Thank you.
We're fucking done. Your this is cooked. Oh, no one gives a fuck about this. Oh my god.
Is that good, Billy?
Oh god, we're going to prison.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Maybe Fred actually got rid of Suarez. Maybe this ain't the real one, because Fred did post on the doc that he was going to eliminate the murderous beast known as Alex Suarez.
Oh.
I was drunk. That doesn't count.
That is witness tampering.
Oh, sorry. I thought Wrangler was,
Oh, it doesn't
say
count.
this was like important and serious. My bad.
What? I don't know what the fuck Pred did.
Actions while drunk just make you immune from things, right?
We do a breathalyzer test on...
Nope. Hold on.
What is it you want so we can proceed?
Just go down to the cells down there, fingerprint them and come back. Let's do this and be done with it.
That's right.
I don't know what. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, we'll be right
But I
back.
know what he didn't do, and that's witness tampering.
No, I drove here in a Charger.
Oh boy. Is this gonna be done in an hour and 20? No. No.
Okay, I found.
Frank, what the hell is the other court case after this?
I don't know. I still got to write my other damn verdict. And I got to finish this League of Legends game.
Really? The glasses?
Yeah, we got them on the
glasses.
laptops. You should try it.
The gaming glasses there.
It helps with the eye strain.
Oh. Are you a
You
keyboard
should come down to
warrior?
the Citadel sometime. We got a whole raid team. We were in Ice Crown Citadel and all that.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
one
like
day.
Jaeger and Bjorn and them.
Oh. Possible.
All right.
Do I want to know? No, I don't care. This is gonna turn SBS real quick, and it kind of has already started that way. And honestly, there just kind of needs to be some leeway for question and answer, because at this point, like, it's been 7 months. There's, yeah. People forget what they did like 2 days ago. God forbid, like 7 months go by. All right. The difference is, like, if you do that shit IRL, there's so much, like, messed up stuff that people do every single day and, like, the server that people just forget about because it's commonplace. But if you do something like this, like IRL, you don't forget about it, right? Mr. Knight, results there.
All right, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I was able to take him out back. It is Alex Suarez.
All right.
Thank you.
He had his testicles removed.
Oh,
Yeah, that's me.
My God.
Uh-huh.
Murdered him.
Yeah.
You know, whatever test y'all have to determine that, just that's
No,
fine.
testicles.
No, I understand that, but whatever test
Yeah.
you had to determine it with his testicles, please keep that between you and him. I understand that there was.
Oh, no, I don't know. I wasn't there when it happened.
I thought you verified by looking at his testicles. Anyway.
No. I fingerprint them.
Oh, all
Right.
right. Alrighty, can we go ahead and resume this at this point? Keep in mind, I am granting some leeway with questions here. Not everybody is the best damn lawyer in the room. I will go ahead and, with my own ways of being able to verify information, put it together. Keep in mind, yes, this is your job on the line here. Also, this is a limited amount of time that we have.
We should be able to object to anything.
You've objected 5 times for each
You
question.
can object to whatever you want to object to. That doesn't mean it's going to be an actual objection, right?
Well, it's not our fault. I mean, they're valid objections.
Let me break this down for you there, Bass. Here's what they want. They want, did you do?
Yeah,
Where
yes
were
or no
you?
question, Your Honor. I'm trying to aim for that right now.
I understand that.
No.
They don't want any names involved with it. They want all the information to come out from him.
Correct. I'm trying.
Mhm.
Leading questions is my kryptonite as a lawyer, so I'm trying my best.
Yes. All right. Would you like to go ahead and continue? We're just at the make of the car there.
Officer Suarez, what was the make of the car?
Charger.
Do you remember the livery?
Am I able to reference the evidence in file or no?
Bass, this is where you'd say, would you like to reference people's D there, B, whatever the hell it
Officer
is?
Suarez, if you look at the People's D, there's going to be a picture of a cop car. What is the livery then?
Yeah. It was Pursuit Interceptor.
Was that the charge you used on the night of September 14th?
As far as I remember, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
What happened afterwards?
I parked the car and I jumped in the Taurus that was waiting for me at the front of MRPD with Gable, Wrangler, and Brett.
Officer Suarez, you sure it was a Taurus?
No, I was not a Taurus. It was a Charger, I think.
Objection leading? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'd like to correct myself. It was not a Taurus.
No. Objection leading. I can't think of a better example of a leading question. I don't think one exists.
I don't think I led the on that one.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You did there, Bass, but
I did not lead in that one. My rebuttal is not a lead.
All right.
This guy is the PD's boss.
He's the boss.
He testified to a Taurus did not
Here's my
exist during that
corporal.
timeline.
All right.
Can you repeat
So you're
that
going to
question?
change his testimony? Is that
No,
your
I
answer to
asked
that?
him, are you
Hey,
sure
this-
it's a Taurus? That's what I
Right.
asked him.
That's a
You
leading
might just
question.
clarify that.
It's a yes or no question.
Yeah, I can
No,
clarify.
It's the judge has laughed at you and said it's leading.
Wrangler, keep it between yourself. It's fine.
He's still laughing. He's literally still laughing.
Wrangler,
Your
shut
Honor,
the hell up.
Can you rule on this? There's not sitting for 5 minutes after objection.
Bass, make your clarification here. If you'd like to make the statement of when your Tauruses were around, whatever, that's fine. Go for it.
Officer Suarez, who was in the vehicle when you entered it?
Gable, Wrangler, and Pred.
That was asked and answered.
Where did they take you?
They drove me to Upper Pillbox.
What happened at the parking lot of Upper Pillbox?
Gonna be a narrative.
Objection. Calls for narrative.
Bass?
Officer Suarez, did you speak to Officer Wrangler, Officer Gable, and Officer Pred?
Yes.
Objection ambiguous. Vague. What about?
He just asked if he spoke to them. That's a yes or no question. He didn't answer that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did. I did.
There's clarifying questions after that, Pred.
Officer Suarez, what was the conversation between you, Fred, Wrangler, and Gable?
They were looking to conduct an IA interview on myself in the car regarding. Well, I guess I'll just stop there. I don't want to. Yeah.
They wanted to request an IA interview regarding what?
Questioning regarding situation involving you. I believe it was the court case.
And when you say you, what do you mean by that?
Bass. Sam Bass.
What court case?
It was the court case against Sam Bass.
Making it clear for the court, this is referencing Sam Bass and the people versus Sam Bass. We'll just refer to it there and afterwards.
Yeah, that one.
In
Go ahead,
regards to that
continue.
court case, Officer Suarez, were you a witness to the crime that was committed?
Can you re-ask that question? I'm sorry.
In regards to
And
that
then,
court case that
and
Judge
then-
Bailey
and
mentioned,
Could we also, Your Honor, could you politely ask the jury box to stop talking or talk elsewhere?
Lovely individuals in the jury box, if you have no damn business being here, you want to have your social hour, get the hell out.
Sorry, guys. I just, sorry. I can just
Jobs
hear
are
you.
on the line, you know.
Jobs are on the line, or else I wouldn't care. My career, my whole career is on the line. I'm going to be homeless.
All right,
I got
continue.
space in my tent.
Anyways,
Officer Suarez, were you a witness in regards to that court case that Judge Bailey just mentioned?
Objection. I'm going to object to this as speculation. Suarez was never prosecuting that case. He was never involved in the prosecution of that case. I don't know how he would know if he's a witness or not.
Well, frankly, it would be listed on the docket there, Wrangler, and you can enter into evidence or facts if he is listed as a witness. It's a yes or no.
No, I
You
understand
ask
that,
if
but
he
I
was a
think that-
witness. It can be proven by the docket.
Okay. Well, I know where Bass is going with this, but I can wait to object if you'd prefer.
Let me ask a question for you. Are you on the witness list for this case?
This case or the case versus Sam Bass?
Sam Bass.
I'm
Are you
honestly not
listed
sure.
in it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
All right. There you go, Bass. He's not sure.
Officer Suarez, what was the IA interview about?
The situation for the case, the people versus Sam Bass.
What were you questioned?
Because I was there and they wanted to. Well, they wanted to ask me several questions regarding it. That's why I was there. They were trying to ask me questions about it.
Would you say you're a witness to what happened during that night of the court case?
That's leading.
Objection.
Yes. Okay.
Damn it.
Well, you already answered.
Sorry, go ahead.
Why objected before he answered?
No, he said yes, then he objected.
I'm gonna object as confusing. I think there's a better way to ask that.
That's for me to determine, yeah, for you to dictate there, Wrangler.
Well, that's why I said I think.
You think?
Not that I know.
All right. Well, keep your thoughts to yourself then. Keep the facts up here.
I am objecting, Your Honor.
Do you withdraw it, or do you actually want to pursue that?
Well, to be fair, he answered, Your Honor, before he objected. Just to be fair.
Okay, well, if that's how we're playing it, then that's how we're playing
it. We're all about fairness, right? The rule of the law.
Oh, yeah, all about
Your Honor, can Suarez please pause before answering questions then?
Next question, there, Bass.
No.
Sorry, I lost my train of thoughts. Let me go back to my notes.
Oh, I'm very well what they're trying to do to you over here.
Mm-hmm. Officer Suarez, you were present on the night. Hold on, let me rephrase that real quick. Your Honor, can I have a sidebar real quick?
Wrangler, praying.
Already on my way up.
Can anything stop you?
My question to you, since previous court case, or the one that is intertwined with this one, since it's for witness tampering. Bring
Yeah,
facts
the one that
from
conflicts you off this case.
Well, does not conflict me off the case. But
100% does. You shouldn't
I
be
mean,
here.
the judge said it didn't, so it didn't. It is what it is.
Am I allowed to use the facts in that court case to provide it in this one? Because
No. If you don't have it already on here and it's not submitted, you cannot.
Okay, that's all I need. Thank you.
But treat these as independent. I have no idea what's on the other one. I don't look at other dockets I better look at to begin with. I'm not going to look at each one of them to see what the context is. Alright? So, what you have here has to be submitted. If it's not submitted, then I can't use it.
Officer Suarez, when did the IA interview happen?
Objection. That's been asked and answered.
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
It was stated when the email occurred. I believe that was, what, September 19th?
There was mention of dates.
Well.
I know because I laughed when I heard September.
Yes. It has been answered.
Suarez, who was present for the IA interview?
Objection. This was also asked and answered.
This was answered their best. Next one.
Can you walk us through the events of the interview? The IA interview.
Objection. Calls for narrative.
What were the questions that were asked in the IA interview?
That's, again, calls for narrative.
Who asked you the IA interview questions?
It was a variety of all three of them, right? Them being Wrangler, Gable, and Pred.
What were the questions?
Calls for narrative.
That frankly doesn't call for a narrative. He's asking what questions did he incur during the question at that point. Those are specific answers that can be provided. That is a narrative, not a narrative.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So am I good to go answer the question then, Your Honor?
Yes, you may.
Okay. They were asking me questions about what happened during the day of what the case, the people versus Sam Bass. Or asked me questions about that day. I don't know what day it was, but it was that day.
Can you recall the exact questions that were asked?
Vaguely, if I can, vaguely, yes. They were asking me what I saw, what happens. I don't know exactly the verbiage they use, but they're pretty much asking me what happened, what I saw, what was going on that day, what I did, what everyone else. That was pretty much what it had to do with.
Before the eye interview, where you read your Garrity rights.
Yes.
Are you aware of what your Garrity rights are?
Yes.
Did you ask for an officer advocate?
Yes.
Why did you request Trooper Carter as an officer for advocate?
Objection! Leading. And I'd like any mention of Carter to be stricken from the record because of that. That's a dirty trick and I don't like it.
I don't care about you liking it or not, Wrangler. That's not up to you.
Well, you know what? I'm a human being. I'm allowed to not like things. I don't have olives on my pizza because I don't fucking like them. And
And keep it to yourself. I don't give a shit.
Your Honor, can we move Wranglers from our prosecution?
You clearly don't give a shit. I
I'm just
understand.
trying to tell you how to do your job. I don't appreciate this.
I'm not trying to tell the judge how to do his job. Objection.
You're objecting to
I'm going to go ahead and limit your objections in a minute.
So what, when we run out of objections, you just out on the lead all day?
Use them smartly.
What kind of fucking sense does that make?
I don't know. Count with your hands. You got 10 of them. Each one goes down.
Our jobs are on the line, Bailey. Please.
All right. Well, listen here. He asked for Carter. That has been established. All right. Let's continue on that timeline. He asked for an officer advocate. He asked for Carter. Let's proceed.
Officer Suarez, how'd you feel when you were denied your officer advocate?
I'm sorry. Is
there an objection?
Ruling on that objection? Yeah, there was. What was the ruling on it?
Say we're moving past it. We established that Carter was asked for. The question was, who did he ask for? Carter. Done.
He didn't say that. He didn't answer the question.
That question was
Your Honor.
never asked.
It literally just said Carter.
I objected.
All right, Bastion. All right, re-ask the damn question. Go back. You understand now why these are getting to be at this point.
Listen, I'll make it easy for your Honor. Officer Suarez, who did you request as your officer advocate?
No.
You're not a judge, Wrangler. Object or not?
I am objecting. My objection hasn't
No,
been
it's not an
ruled on.
objection.
At this point, I don't even know your damn objection here, Wrangler. Let it go back to the original question. Re-ask the question. Let's get on with this.
You want to ask? Can I just
start from the beginning? Yes.
Can I ask a new question?
Yes. Go for it.
Officer Suarez, who did you request as your officer advocate?
I requested Carter.
Gee, I wonder how we knew that.
Why?
Keep your commentary to yourself. Let it happen.
That's narrative.
Bass?
My question is, why did you request for Trooper Carter as your officer advocate?
That's not what he said, but if that's what he'd like to ask, then I'll happily withdraw.
He has been withdrawn, and go ahead.
Okay. I requested Carter because he's been my officer advocate in the past, and he's always got my back and has my best interest at heart. So he's my guy.
How did you feel when you were denied an officer advocate?
Objection. That's leading.
He's asking his feelings. What's leading about that there, Wrangler?
Okay, then, well, because the witness here hasn't said anything about being denied their rights. It hasn't been established. It's not an established fact, Your Honor.
All right. Sustain. Go ahead, Bass. Re-ask.
Officer Suarez, were you denied your officer advocate?
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
It didn't make me feel good because I like having someone there to have my back when I'm like answering questions, especially when it comes to IA stuff, because it matters a lot to me. My job matters a lot. So I always,
I'm gonna lose my mind.
I just didn't feel good about it, I guess would be the best way to put it. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't feel comfortable, I guess.
So what happened afterwards?
Oh my god.
Objection. Calls for narrative.
be specific with the base, not just what happened. I mean, I can
What
do
happened after
anything.
you were denied your officer advocate?
They said, well, they were pretty much like, I want you, hear us out. And then they started to ask, some questions.
My patience is being tested.
Do you remember the questions that were asked?
It was just questions in regards to like what I saw or what I heard or what happened on the day of the People versus Sandbass case on that day.
Did you answer any of them?
I was answering. I did. I believe I did answer some of them. I was starting to answer some of them. But they weren't happy with my answers.
During the interview, the IA interview, were you physically assaulted by Officer Fred?
Objection. Leading.
Your Honor?
This is for you to rebut.
Oh, I didn't know it was leading or not. I thought it was yes or no question.
This is for your rebuttal here, son.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna just Bass, for the love of God. Leading does not matter if it's a yes or no or not. Okay. The definition of leading is when the person answering the question is given the answer in the question. So, for example,
yes, I see what you're saying.
if I ask you, Bass, did you go to the store and buy milk yesterday? That's leading. But if I say, Bass, did you go on any errands yesterday? You say, yeah. What errands? I went to the store. What'd you buy? Milk. I got the same information, but I didn't lead you.
Officer Suarez, were you physically assaulted during the IA interview?
I had an objection on the floor.
Re-ask the question, Bass. Sustained and re-ask.
Do you really listen to what I said and ask the same damn question?
I am listening, okay?
See you, Crane.
Oh, Lord.
Give me 1 minute. Look at my notes real quick.
What's to look at? It says rephrase the question. Bass, just rephrase it.
Officer Suarez, were you attacked?
You're still asking for the base.
Officer Suarez, did anything happen? Oh, no, that's a leading question.
Oh my God.
Officer Suarez, did you feel threatened at any point during the eye interview?
Okay.
Pretty sure there was an objection on the table. Right?
Do I object still or?
Yeah.
Am I answering or am I?
There you go.
He's still leading, Your Honor.
yes. Bass.
Give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to Piper real quick. Give me 1 second.
All right.
1 minute reset. 1 minute reset.
Yes, I'll give us a quick reset here. If take your time, compose yourself, and come up with a few questions there. Oh no, man! Oh no, dude! I actually want someone to go through this VOD and please give me an objection counter.
That's my turn.
I actually want an objection counter here. While we're at this, let me thank some people over here. We had a lot of gifted subs and things that have been happening. I appreciate that. Not a follow. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the follow button for me. Appreciate that as well. Thank you. Spanner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 gifted subs. Thank you, Spanner. Appreciate that. OZ7 Heartbeat with the resub and a gifted sub. Appreciate that as well. Spanner with another one on top of that. If you got a gifted sub, make sure you thank the individuals who have gifted you a sub tonight. Appreciate the raid as well, Leonardo. Thank you. Anonymous with the gifted sub as well. And did I miss any? If I missed any, please let me know. Appreciate that. Freak Show. Thank you for the 12 months. Sorry, I'm scrolling through all this stuff. Ellie620. Thank you for the gift sub as well. I'm probably going to... let me see if I can probably just turn off these sound alerts for right now. All right. Thank you, Snow. Keep us Snow. Appreciate that. Thank you. Oh man, it's one of those days. All right. It's one of those days. I feel like it's a Limp Bizkit song right now. All right. Don't know what I'm talking about. Go look it up. Anyway. Good to see me streaming? Yeah. I think this is, hopefully this, fulfills one of the requirements I had like months and months ago from my subathon that I totally tried to, entirely, Nathan rage quit because of leagues or bass? Well, honestly, probably a combination of both. Probably a combination of both. Oh man, Bailey's stream, Miss Bailey. Ay. How's the head of PD also have a bar license bad court proceedings? Listen, keep in mind, like, guys, I'm sure he doesn't do a whole lot in court. Wrangler's in court all the fucking time. All right, like Bass is more on the street cop, and his interest isn't in court per se, but you gotta take it for the grain of salt. Like,
Your Honor, I'm ready. Sorry about
alrighty.
Officer Suarez, anything out of the norm happened during the interview?
Objection. Ambiguous.
Your Honor, are they limited to 10
vague.
objection?
It's unintelligible. Is the question? It's so vague. Just
Your Honor,
ask
if
a
they're going to
direct
sit there
question.
and just say some dumb shit, then we can always continue this court date or this court case another time because I'm not having
If
it.
the objections are sustained, how are they dumb objections?
It's vague. It's
All right,
ambiguous.
hey, all right, hold on, order. Just calm down here, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
We have, frankly, individuals. I'm going to be fair. I've been giving lines at this point. I'm not saying that they need to be leading or not leading, but at the same time, the facts are obviously trying to be established here, Bass. All right. How you proceed with things, just keep it very, if you can, to the point, direct with them. Don't ask things that may have happened and ask for a yes or no. Let him explain that.
Well, but when I asked, were you attacked? You guys were like, no, that's leading. That's narrative.
It hasn't been established as to what happened. Were you attacked? Why is that coming from there? What happened in between
there? I
that?
any injuries during the eye interview, and I was told I was leading, or I was told that is narrative. So I'm confused because I'm asking a yes or no question, trying to be vague but to the point. At the same time, I'm being told it's a leading question. So which one is it?
I'm going to give you some leeway with this, right? I understand. And Brad Wrangler, work with me here because I understand that your little thing here is to confuse and get him all discombobulated.
That's all I've done, Your Honor. In my left ear, just nonstop talk. I can barely focus. What's in front of me?
Yes, you may. Because here's the other option here. And I think you're fully aware of this, Brad and Wrangler. Come on up here. Come on.
Yep.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think you're fully aware that he obviously lost his attorney right before this.
I did lose my attorney.
I mean,
I'm trying to give him the leeway in order with this. All right. Now, I understand. Hold on. I understand.
Okay,
with where we're at with these, Wrangler, you spend how many hours in the courtroom in a week?
A lot.
Bass, how many hours in the courtroom do you spend a week?
Maybe once a month.
Right. Do you understand the spirit between what I'm trying to understand and...
No.
No,
right?
I suck at court, Your Honor. That's exactly what he's saying.
I understand, Your Honor. But do you also understand that if we get found guilty here today, Pred will not, or I'm sorry, Bass won't care about any of that, and he's just going to fire us.
Yeah, we'll be fired.
Well,
we are going to lose our jobs.
I mean,
yeah, this He should have been
say
more
that
prepared.
when I
Your Honor.
tried to settle out of court multiple times with y'all.
See?
You can't say that.
Okay, well, we're here now,
Okay,
and I'm
and
gonna
we're
be
trying
honest,
now. What the fuck?
I'm just gonna say it. I don't give a fuck about Bass. We should be able to go as hard on him as we fucking
course
want.
we
He's
should.
coming
He's
after our
literally
job.
trying to take our job.
I don't give a fuck about being fair in
Okay,
court.
well,
fuck him.
okay, well, if you want to be fair, then Your Honor, maybe I should stop this, wait for a lawyer to show up and reschedule the court case.
You had that choice.
You did. You chose to represent.
We can stop right now, right, Your Honor?
What? It's already started. You might as well just
No.
drop the case.
I'm asking
Dude,
him.
you
I'm
got
asking
the
him.
All right, okay, hold on. Everyone pause. If you want
Give
to
me a
talk,
second.
please.
Here.
If you want to talk, please, we can talk, please. I think we'd be willing to plead to lesser charges.
Hell no. Drop your charges.
You see what I mean, Bailey? So he's sitting there and he's bitching. Oh my
All right.
God, why are you doing this to me?
Because you're screaming at my left ear. I can't focus.
Children.
I got Kyle barking in my
Children.
left ear all the time. I can
Children.
barely look in front of me, okay? It's been nonstop chatter 24/7. You have not given me the respect
Both
to
of
go
y'all.
up there and ask questions.
Everyone. Stop talking. All right. I'm going back to my chambers. I need to think about a few things here quickly. You compose yourselves. There is another court case here in 40 minutes. We are not going to get done with this before that. We
I bet
are
you this case
barely.
has been on the docket longer.
Well, whose thanks is it to that?
Not ours.
Oh, lovely. Right. Right.
It's no one here. I mean,
Right. Anyway,
You guys stop yelling.
I'm going back into the courtroom or my chambers for a second. I need to think about this. Go back over there. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes.
All right, okay, sounds good.
You look
We got
great,
food, I'm
Judge
hungry.
Bailey.
Shut the hell up,
Hey,
Fred.
I got a question for you
Yes,
guys.
Your Honor.
Yeah, I thought about the continuance shit at this point. That is something I honestly thought about. I need to think about this very quickly because honestly, we're not going to get this done. He doesn't exactly have the prowess in the courtroom to be asking the questions that are needed to be done. And by the time this happens, it's going... He literally lost Murphy, like, in an hour, all right? So I can't, like, blame the guy for having that happen, you understand? Like, he literally lost his lawyer, which, I mean, Murphy, to be fair, doesn't do a whole lot beforehand. He spends more time into it. But, yeah, he needs help with this. Chat, I'm going to close you for a second. I'm sorry. I just need to do a few things and determine what I want to do here, because this is not going to continue very well. All right, friends. That's what we are here, right? We're all friends, yes?
No, Bass is trying to fire me and make me homeless.
I just met you,
Me
sir,
too.
respectfully.
So here's the thing, Your Honor, all right? This court case
Hold
fell
on.
in my lap because of incompetent police work.
Yes, but I also don't have
Yeah, I
sympathy
can
because
see you were the one
hold on.
qualified.
Shut up, both y'all.
Thank God you took.
Wrangler. Shh. Yes,
Sorry,
I did.
sir.
Thank you. I mean, you did, and were offered the option if you wanted to take this or not, Bass.
I was. No, I wanted to proceed out of principle. It's been 7 months.
Oh, I understand that. Right? Here's where we're at. Us as a court, we are not going to run this over in the next 30 minutes and run over another court case. That's not going to happen. All right? So we come into the principle of how do we best use the next 30 minutes that we have together. Time's valuable on every other side, right? Frankly, we're not going to get to where we need to get to. This court is not going to be done. We have a few options here. The first option is we motion to file a continuance, and that would be granted and continues on, right? That's the first option. The second option here is, frankly, we're all in this room here together. If you all want to talk about your agreements and plea agreements for one case versus the other, where apparently Crane just foreclosed on whatever man's house in the other one the other day because he's no longer around. That's a main witness, apparently.
It is. That's what I told him. He's gone. The man's gone.
That doesn't matter. Anything he told us, we can still. So when someone dies, if they've given testimony, it's still you can still submit it as evidence.
Right, but they're not dead. They left.
Well, it's the same shit.
Dead left, same thing.
Is it one where the gates are up and not coming back in type of thing?
I believe so.
All right. Well,
I mean, yeah, that sucks, but it still happened, man.
Right. So here's where we're at. Do you all want to actually speak about an agreement between you all? I can mediate that between y'all groups.
Also, my therapist is out there if you want to get her in here.
I have provided these gentlemen to my left and right an agreement of a lifetime, an eye for an eye to just,
And what's the agreements here? What has been proposed? Give it to me in front.
If they drop the charge against me, I'll drop the charge against them.
Okay, and now I would say that I don't think he should do that because by definition, he just witness tampered all three of us.
I don't know what that means, Your Honor. We're talking plea deals here.
We are.
You're threatening us so that we hinder testimony from being brought to a courtroom.
How am I threatening you when I brought this up multiple times leading up this court case 4 or 5 months ago when I tried to bring it to the captain's office and explain?
I don't know why a time frame makes it not a threat.
No, because there's attempts to try to de-escalate and come to some sort of common middle ground, but it was ignored.
But you're still threatening us. You're saying that you're going to take us to court and fire us if we don't drop these charges. That's a
I never said
threat.
I will fire you. I never said that. But that comes to the charge.
It's implied.
It is as part of our penal code that we have with that. Now, obviously, if you are not charged with it, that does not imply that you would be fired at that point. I don't know. This is obviously before an entire restructure happened. There's a lot of different changes that have incurred as well. Wrangler, Bass presented his in terms of his agreement that he would like to see. What is your terms there? I haven't heard yours. You just said no. You haven't offered anything.
Okay. Obviously, I think that we'd all be. I'd have to speak to my co-defendants privately, but
would you like a minute to do so?
Sure. Can I just get some clarification on the law that would inhibit us from being police officers if we were charged with witness tampering? Is it just witness tampering? Because I think ultimately we'd like to keep our jobs.
It is witness tampering. What was the other one? Let me look at the other charges here.
Could be a legislation. I don't know where Crane pulled it up. It was a while back, maybe a year ago.
Let me look here. Y'all have your MDWs up, right?
Yeah, I'm looking right now. Called the Devereaux Act. Assuming that's what it stands for.
How long ago was that? I'm looking. If you have an ID, tell me that.
It's the heinous act exception. 17709.
I do see that.
And the witness tampering part is at the bottom.
This is dealing with expungements more so.
Is any
If
person
it-
witness tampering? Yeah, I see that right there.
Yes, any person charged with witness tampering will be able to expunge this charge. However, the individual expunging the charge from their record is not to be trusted in any government position. This includes, but is not limited to, becoming a lawyer, running for mayor, or holding any government job in the capacity. So even if you've had it, it is stated that you cannot hold any sort of position.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing,
Oh.
Your Honor. This is where it's difficult. Is that even if we do plead to a lesser charge, Bass being in charge, he's all of our bosses. Him being what's your title, Bass? I'm sorry.
Colonel.
So he's the colonel. He's going to use that as leverage or
Hold
a
on.
talking
You're-
point to have us.
You're
Okay.
asking for things that he will do. You don't know if he's going to do that or not.
Sure.
And
All right,
that's why
Bass.
the purpose of us having a conversation between each other. If you'd like a moment to go ahead and speak between the three of y'all and come to a conclusion here, and then speak with it, go ahead and do so, and we'll continue.
Well, let me
that.
just let me just ask you then, Bass. If we do plead down to a lesser charge, are there still going to be some attempts made on our job here?
No. In fact, the plea would be to drop both charges on everybody involved, and then you drop the charges on me as well, as far as that court case, and then we plea out, right?
Okay, so Your Honor, what he's proposing here is illegal, and you know that. I know that. So I'm not really too sure what. I mean, obviously, I can't accept that. It's illegal.
The prosecution can withdraw charges as they please. No, right, Your Honor? Last I checked, it's prosecution
Yeah, but you're
discretion.
doing it to benefit yourself.
Correct.
It's a plea deal. It's a plea deal, though.
No, it's not a plea deal.
No,
It
you're
is a plea
using.
deal.
That's not what a plea
you're
deal is.
using
Bass,
one to
you're
benefit the other.
using it- Exactly. You're using it to justify and benefit from it. You're literally extorting us.
I'm not extorting you because I
It
can
is-
easily
it
fire
is-
you tomorrow.
hold
The
on.
judge is saying you are, Bass.
It kind of
literally
is with
are.
this. All right.
That's not my intention, Your Honor. I'm trying to find some sort of common middle
But
ground,
it's
like
what
I've.
you're doing.
Crane, what the heck, Crane? The hell are you doing?
I'm going suntan.
Going
It's
to
a
the
nice
beach?
day outside. Yeah.
What part of the beach you go to?
Or you left.
No, I'm going
part?
to the Citadel. We got a pool with lawn chairs.
Shit, that sounds nice. It is a nice day. All right, okay, have a good pool day.
So,
Crane.
what do you propose, Your Honor? Then, okay, what is lesser charges for me as far as a plea deal for them? What is the plan? What is? It's all new to me. So, what is it? How does a deal come up between two sides who are trying to prosecute each other? How does that work exactly? Because I don't think we've had a case like this before.
No, it typically doesn't happen because, frankly, normally we have. I'm just going to be frank, Bass. We've gotten past the first witness within the first hour and a half. All right. But that hasn't happened tonight. Where we're at with this, and as stated, you can't use one to leverage another. But what they are and can do, because it pertains to this, I don't have any control over the people of East Sam Bass, right? That would have to be signed off and executed elsewhere, and you'd have to probably work with them outside of this. We're specifically, in regards to the people visa Kyle Pratt, etc., today speaking only of the charges there. That's it. What you're doing in an official capacity with me mediating between you, both parties, is that you're trying to have me disregard another court case at this point and invalidate it for your benefit as well as they receive a benefit. All right? So
Right,
what
so
we're pertaining to right now is just this case itself, not the other one.
So, okay, you're talking about the scope being this court case only.
Correct.
Okay,
I
get that.
have
Okay,
no
sorry.
power over the other one.
I misheard that. I thought you were talking about the whole thing.
I have no power of your secondary court case right now. I am not the judge with it. I am not going to go ahead and sign off with it. I don't know anything about it. I'm talking specifically this one. All right? So if the three of you would like to go ahead and do so, and Suarez, I don't think you need to be here. You're a witness, son. Unless you're prosecuting. Were you prosecuting there? You were part of the process.
Well, he's a part of the LSPD, so technically.
Yeah, I guess, frankly, he kind of is. All right.
So I understand the attempts to mediation of mediation. I appreciate that, and I understand Bass giving us terms, but I'm sure that you can understand our position where we can't accept it because it is illegal.
Okay, so what makes it legal then? What's the legality behind it to where we can find a common middle ground for both sides?
Well,
so
you
we
can't
can
bribe us.
I'm not bribing you. I'm asking you.
That was
You're
bribery.
saying I will drop it.
Read the
if.
definition. That was bribery.
The if clause there, Bass, right? I will drop the charges if. You have to remove that if clause. It has to not be pertaining to something that you're also involved in.
You cannot. Let me finish. You cannot persuade us to do something legally that benefits you.
Fair, but it also benefits you, no?
But it's illegal.
That is that
It's
is
also
illegal.
very,
indeed.
very immoral.
All right. So what y'all need, and here's where I'm at. All right. If y'all want, pray it, Wrangler and Gable, if you don't mind, just step out just for a second. I'll speak with Bass and Suarez just for a minute. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, whatever.
If y'all want to talk about it, go ahead. Can y'all hear me out there?
I don't think they can.
Suarez, can you go out there and
Yeah,
just
I'll
check for me?
I'll check.
Suarez, you able to hear me out there?
Not if the door's locked. I don't think they can.
All right. So, Bass, you understand what they're saying. You cannot clear another case with your case.
No, I get that. I get that now. The way you explain that, I totally get that.
Not really. They'd have to be up against the door to hear you, so.
Alrighty.
So, Your Honor, what is the next step then? Because I am trying to... The reason why I bring up a different court case is because they build on each other. The reason a witness tampering happened and the charge can apply is because the previous court case of what happened. That's why we're here today, right?
Yes, it is.
Because a court case was posted on a docket, and a witness was attacked, and that's why we're here. Does that make any sense? That's where my head goes.
All right. So, Bass, you have this case in front of you, right?
I do.
You have these individuals here that are questioning you, objecting, and they're doing procedurally, they're doing, pertaining to the actual court case and substantiative evidence, they're objecting everything, right? It's being effective on you. Is it? Yes or not?
Effective as far as wasting my time, sure. But as far as me asking questions, I've already had that as an issue before going to this court case.
All right. You lost your lawyer in front of this.
I did.
I understand you don't spend a whole lot of time in the courtroom. It's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to frame this up as negative because obviously...
No, you can just tell me how it is, Your Honor. I suck at court.
Well, no, I'm saying you're outclassed by them. Who spends more time.
Outclassed per se. I mean, I could do the same thing to me. I just haven't had the opportunity to do so, right?
Well, frankly, yes. Once again, they spend much more time and they have a lot more finesse towards it, right?
Right.
And this isn't a knock against you. It's just how it is. They spend more time here than you do. You have more important things to deal with. This is not your purview. And I don't blame it for you.
Wrong. You're not wrong. Thank you.
All right. All right. So, are you willing at this point to accept something lesser, yes or no, for them?
I'm willing to accept something lesser. However, I worry, and I'm just talking to you as somebody who knows how Wrangler Pred operate exactly. The timing of everything would happen with Murphy and what happened today in the future. I worry if we do plead down to a lesser charge, they use an opportunity to go for higher charges on the other court case. I just worry about that. That's all.
For higher charges, I mean the ones that are already stated, they have to amend their original filing on the other one. If it's already filed, you have to amend or motion to amend the charges.
They would probably do that anyway, though, right? That's what Bass is saying, right?
That's exactly my fear, is they might use an opportunity to run away with it, right? I'll worry about that. That's all. If that's something you can just keep an eye on proceeding forward, if there's any malice or spiteful prosecution coming from them, to just bring it up. And honestly, I'm probably going to call you as a witness for the next court case because of what happened today.
That's fine. You may do so, and that's within your right. What are you prepared to offer, Bass?
Well, I am willing to drop the witness tampering. if they plead guilty to assault and battery.
Well, you know, if you do that, then your case will go through perfectly fine, right?
Yeah, that's my worry, though. That's the thing, though.
Any
unless your deals I offer will really affect me going forward. And honestly, I should not be the person offering this deal. I was hoping a lawyer would be here with me.
Well, you had the right to say no to it, but yes, I understand it had to continue. That it is when you said yes, this is what you're signed up to, all right?
No, I get that. I did not expect it to come down to this, where we got to decide here in the judge chambers. That's all.
Uh-huh. It's just unfortunately how it has to happen, all right? So what you're preparing is assault and battery.
Judgment? What about a summary judgment from you, and you decide?
Frankly, well, let me offer, basically. And they're not going to do that. I'm going to tell you right now, because if I do find them guilty with it at any point in time, that does risk them. But let me put those things down, and then let me also talk to them. All right? So I've spoken to your sides, and I'll have you two step out. If you want to send them in, I'll speak with them. I'll propose to it so that all of you are not in the same room. All right?
Okay.
All right. If you want to bring them in for me, please do so.
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
Fucking Peach.
Gable, your time, your turn. Peach, you're not spying anybody.
Thank you, Colonel.
Hey, Your Honor.
All right. So you'll notice I just called the three of you in here, yes? I did not call everyone else. So
Yeah, you're going to be called as a witness, by the way.
I understand, and he said as much as so in his own side.
Yeah, you knew exactly what I was going to do as soon as he said all that, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay. All right, good. I'm just glad we're on the same page.
All right. So here's what he has proposed to you all. There's two options that he has proposed, and like I said, I had them step out, so it's you and I can talk. I go through the middle of y'all. All right? And if you want to counter-propose something back to him, I'll bring him back into here, and we talk about it, and then we come into a common agreement. Because clearly, the five of us in this room, plus myself, with everyone together, is not going to work.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So here is what he has presented. All right. Option number 1. Summary judgment by myself. Option number 2. Second option is that he drops witness tampering if you plead guilty to assault and battery.
Guys, what do you think?
Who assaults and battery? Like we all did it?
Misdemeanor.
Yeah.
Misdemeanor.
All of us?
Yes.
I mean, okay.
I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, at worst, we'd get, I feel like at best, we'd get, Pred definitely gets assault and battery, let's be honest, 100%. And I think at best, we'd get accomplice, so this is just really only...
Correct.
I'll take that. That's it?
Yes. You get to keep your jobs.
Misdemeanor.
I think that's a win. What do you think, Bailey? You're
I'm just the mediator here. I have...
Yeah, you're mediating, so we can ask for your opinion. What do you think?
I have no opinion here. I have no skin in the game. If you would like to talk amongst yourselves...
Do you mind if we just talk amongst ourselves?
Yes, go ahead. Go for it.
I have a counter offer. Charges dropped on Wrangler and Gable, and I'll take assault and battery.
See if you'll do it. You got to ask, right?
I could, and if he says no, are you all prepared to still do that?
If
Why
not,
don't you
then
propose?
accomplice on me and
We'll
Wrangler.
discuss. We'll discuss.
Well, I just want to know in the back pocket if he does come back with this. But still, I mean, in my own good faith, hearing what I have heard today, somewhat, and God forbid the questions have been everywhere, is that at least the three of you were together and supposedly something happened, and if you plead guilty to it, you still were there and would be accomplices. Let's be honest.
I mean,
here.
I said as much as in my opening statement that we're not denying that these events didn't happen.
What about if I pled charges dropped on Wrangler and Gable, and then summary judgment on myself?
So then you're putting your job at risk there.
That sounds like a step backwards, Brett. I wouldn't do that.
I don't think I'd do that.
That's exactly what you're asking for. Right, is now I can go back to the witness tampering and put that on the table.
I'll I'll take assault and battery.
Well, let's.
And then
I tell you
I
what.
want
Let's.
charges dropped on them.
Yeah, throw that out there, and you guys talk, and then
Let's be honest. I'm the one he wants. All right, let's just be honest.
Well,
Me and Wrangler, Gable, we all know this. I'm the one that he wants charges on.
All right. Well, don't one man this, Fred. Don't be the martyr here. It was equal.
No, I'm not. I'm doing what's right.
We're getting there. We'll let
Was it
Bailey
equal?
do his,
I don't know if it was
mediating.
equal. No offense.
'Cause he's actually really good at it, so we'll let Bailey continue to do this.
All right. So if y'all have this here, and that is not acceptable, all right. I'm presenting options. I'm keeping this in the back of my mind, right?
Yes.
If I present my counter offer, are you all prepared as well to still accept the accomplice charge? And Fred, this is not for you to answer. This is for Gable and Wrangler.
I would accept the accomplice.
I'd
Gable?
accept the accomplice.
All right. So
More
then,
accessory than accomplice. Like
it's more it's
accessory.
accomplice 'cause
Did
we're
you
there.
provide something?
Yes. Accomplice, we're there. I could see how accomplice could fit. So I would be willing to accept it.
All right. Well, if you'd like to exit and bring them back in, I'll go ahead and do this. All right.
Thank you.
Fuck me, chat. Why does it have to be this difficult? Why is it gotta be like this, bro? It's like mom and dad are fighting. Can I go to grandpa for an answer? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, big personalities arguing. That's why you have to separate them. This is literally how you have to separate them at this point.
It's up to him. I don't care.
All right. How'd it go?
All right. Wait. Ma'am?
Hello. She's part of the prosecution. She was not here in the.
Alrighty. So I think we can come to a commonality between everything here. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to present what their counter offer was that out of them all, Fred would accept your charge of assault and battery, if the other two will drop. Is that a thing? Yes or no?
Because they sat there and let it happen. They can't get away with that too as well. I'm dropping the biggest one, the witness tampering.
That's fine.
Right?
So you're not willing to drop that?
No, they're gonna get either accomplice to witness tampering or at least some sort of gross negligent charge for their actions.
All right. Now, that's fine. They asked if I present that first. I have spoken with Gable and Wrangler, who both said that they would take the charge if you did not want to drop that. So we will come into the common agreement that all three of them, at this point, basis of you dropping witness tampering, they will accept the charges for assault and battery, Pred being the main offender here, and the other two being accomplices.
All right.
We have an agreement.
Yes, we have an agreement.
All right. Could y'all please, Suarez, could you grab him for me, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
If they were witness to it, they're accomplice in the first place. So.
Yeah, it's me. Suarez.
Alvin.
Suarez. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, Alvin.
Why are you calling him Alvin? He calls me.
He sounds like a
chipmunk.
Because,
yeah, he's.
All right.
Does not sound like a chipmunk.
So
Hey,
we
Alan,
have, at this time, come to agreement. I did present the initial details of Pred taking them all and dropping the other ones, which he was not willing to do. And that's why I asked Gable and Wrangler if you're willing to accept that, which you all both said that you would. So at this point, we will come to the conclusion that this will be assault and battery with the main offender of Kyle Pred and two accomplices of Wrangler and Gable.
Okay.
That
I'll
will be the
agree to
verdict
that.
on this. And we are closing this out.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I got to get in there for the next one.
All right. Well, Your Honor, is it okay if I give him the option to serve at Mission PD or the penitentiary?
tough time.
I would request time served.
I was about to say, I think Wrangler has a court trial right after this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'd just request time served due to the length of this case.
It's not even a felony.
Hold on, let me look at it. I don't know damn times anymore.
Do you want me to make a report?
11.
Yeah, can you make a report for this, Viper? Just
Alright.
say the people v. Kyle Pred verdict.
I'll be fining each one of you $1,050. Hey, do you even have
Time
that money?
served?
Yes.
Yeah,
time
I'm
served.
a millionaire, sir. I'm a millionaire, Your Honor.
So would you like to come over here and I can check your bank account?
Yeah. You
Reports
can
up. Do you
check
want me
my
to add
bank
them?
Yeah, go ahead and check my bank account there. Here's my phone.
There's your bill. No, it's
perfect.
fine. Don't worry, I don't need to see it.
I'm a television star.
There's your bill, Wrangler.
Yeah, I got it.
You have a hyphen name now?
Who? Me?
No, it's just the one
Kyle
MDW.
Pred Soze.
Oh, yeah.
And Gable, there's yours.
You have Soze in your name right there. Look at that.
If you'd like to make the report, add it to their profiles, please do so. All right?
Yeah, we're doing that right now.
Alrighty. Well, that concludes everything here. Sorry that I had to go this way. Unfortunately,
Good case.
circumstances
Good case.
have
Great case.
After this, I'm gonna go sign up for law school. Don't worry, okay? I'm gonna get my certified bar license again.
Remember the
teach you,
milk
Bass.
thing.
Well, maybe there might be some opportunity to learn from
Hey,
them.
Bass,
Why don't you stick
actually-
around for the next one? Why don't you do that?
No, I'm a good defense attorney, not prosecution.
Bass, I would actually like to use this case as my application to the troopers, and I would like to be considered your guys' main prosecutor.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll let Kale know about this. Don't you worry.
Not asking for a detective role. I'm asking for a role as a prosecutor.
Ooh.
Can I get my job back, maybe?
Oh.
I talked to you already.
Okay.
What about Pred? I actually like him.
You remember my demands.
Oh, I know exactly.
What'd you just put in me? Oh, what'd you just put in me? Oh.
What?
What did you just put in me? Oh.
I'm sorry. That's my toy. That's my toy. I'm sorry.
Get it out.
Oh, okay.
Gable, whatever the hell you put inside him, get it out.
I'm not watching that.
The hell? What is that?
You don't want to smell that, sir.
Don't disappear all the way to the bottom.
Jesus.
All right, I'm gonna process. Have they all been fined? Should I process? this
Yes,
right
they
now?
have. I find them all.
I'm
It's
processing
fine.
right now.
Listen, Judge needs a payday for once, all right? The $158 I got from this, make him a lot of money.
Hell yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Honor.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
yes.
gonna go
Yes,
talk to
I've
somebody
been
about the
here
investigation
longer than
before I
time at this point there, Gable.
All right, take care, Piper.
Do you guys, if you guys need anything else, let me know.
Am I free to go?
Yes,
Think
you
about
are.
it, Bass. Why go through that again when you could just hire me as your prosecutor?
Well, honestly, I shouldn't prosecute anybody, right? But, yeah,
Well,
I tried my best today.
No, you shouldn't.
Out of the way, Alvin.
Hey.
Hey, it's assault and battery again.
Double jeopardy. Double
Jesus.
jeopardy. Double jeopardy.
I've already been charged.
What court case is happening after this?
Oh, my God.
They don't lose their jobs, guys.
Is that the guy with meth, right?
See a meth, bunch of weed. bunch
Don't
of-
worry, city.
Okay, can't wait for
Peoples
the
of
next
this
case.
town.
Alrighty, hold on here.
Oh yeah, you do the honors.
Verdict's coming through.
Alrighty, individuals of the court, I apologize. We had to take some time to go ahead and reach the verdict here at this point. I think y'all understand what was happening. We're pressed for time as well, as this courtroom is reserved within the next 2 minutes to start another court case. And we did not get through, frankly, one witness. Alright, so in the back here, we did a fair amount of back and forth negotiation between each other for plea agreements. And at this time, the court finds Mr. Kyle Pred guilty of assault and battery, as well as Mr. Randy Wrangler as a accomplice to assault and battery, and Mr. Gable as well, accomplice to assault and battery. Witness tampering is not guilty and has been dropped from the charges as such forth, and court is now adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Put him in the electric chair.
Shut the fuck up.
I need to leave this place before I pass out.
I want.
All right, well,
Fucking
take care,
bitch.
Bass.
Hey,
Who
good
the
luck,
fuck
everybody.
are you
Okay, thank
fucking
you.
spitting on?
Who the fuck are you spitting on? Rain. Oh.
The best sheriff we ever had.
Oh, well then.
Best city's ever seen.
Hello, Mr. Judge.
Yes, hi there.
Hey, I just want to say your yellow coat looks phenomenal.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you much.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Yeah, and I just want to say something about their haircut. Just looks really good on you.
Oh, why? Thank you. That's mighty kind of you. I like the buns you got in your hair as well, the two of them.
Oh, yeah, I got a bun in the oven, too.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, well, maybe sometime you could bring them on over. I would like to try one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we'll do, sir. Have a great night.
Yes, you as well. You take care.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello there, base. Chat. All right. That was fun, I guess. that was fun. I think my head is about to fucking explode, honestly. Whenever you get those three into a courtroom and the personalities that each one of them have, oh, it's a thing. It's a thing. At least we finalized it. All right. So, appreciate y'all for being around with this. I probably, what time is it? I'm gonna go find something to drink. I need alcohol after tonight, and I just need to chill. If you're new to the channel, by the way, please go ahead and hit the follow button for me. I really do appreciate any new followers in here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs tonight. Appreciate every one of y'all. I know my streams are kind of rare here and there. I do appreciate y'all just being around. But yeah. Not sure when I'll be back again. Yo, Santo. All right, Twampy, calm down. Yo, Robinson, thank you for the 1 sub. Thank you. Yeah, so that's gonna be probably it for me for the night. Yeah, I need to go drink. That actually drove me to drink tonight. So yeah. Thank you. And that, yep, that's just what I'm gonna do. Thank you all, appreciate it. I might be back tomorrow with some Left 4 Dead with Baz, maybe, if I can convince him or not. I don't know, we'll see. We talked about it the other day a little bit, but yeah, if not, I am off to Vegas. Next week for a bit, so I will catch y'all at the end of that. All right, I'll be back Wednesday if anything. So Vegas, baby. Oh god, I've been there so many times. All right, everybody.